Apologize to Nigerian workers and arrest, punish those behind assaults on the NLC president. Coalition tells Tinubu and Uzodinma. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Sahara reporters earlier reported how Ajaero Joe was brutalized and almost blinded on November 1st, 2023. He was subsequently taken to the Federal Medical Center (FMC) Owerri for treatment. The United Action Front of Civil Society has asked President Bola Tinubu's government and Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma to immediately tender an apology to workers for the brutality meted out to the Nigeria Labour Congress President, Comrade Joe Ajaero. Sahara reporters earlier reported how Ajaero was brutalized and almost blinded on November 1st, 2023. He was subsequently taken to Federal Medical Center Owerri for treatment. The NLC Head of Information and Publicity, Comrade Benson Upa, described the arrest and assault suffered by Ajaero to journalists as attempted murder. NLC and its affiliate bodies are currently on an indefinite strike action to express their dissatisfaction over Ajaero's audios in Imo State recently and the alleged ill treatment of workers in the state. The group said Tinubu and Uzodinma must apologize to Nigerian workers. In a statement signed by Olawale Okuniyi, head National Coordinator and Secretariat, United Action Front of Civil Society, and dated November 14, 2023, it was alleged that the ruling All Progressives Congress government had been deliberate towards suppressing civil actions and fighting towards ensuring better welfare for Nigerian workers. According to the organization, the only way to end the disruption to the Nigerian labor space is for the government to honor the earlier arrangement with labor unions. The statement reads, and I quote, "The federal government has so far remained evasive and appeared not committed to fulfilling the agreement it reached with labor. We are concerned that rather than fulfilling the agreement with labor and bring succor to the downtrodden working masses of Nigeria, it is unfortunate that government is embarking on smear campaigns, criminalization, and targeted attacks and brutality of labor and opposition leaders. The manipulative use of court orders by government to frustrate and truncate the legitimate rights and demands of workers and masses by the present administration is another condemnable and irresponsible trend to be employed by a supposed democratic government. Prior to the most condemnable brutalization of NLC President Comrade Joe Ajaero in Owerri, Imo State capital, recently by agent of the Supreme Court Governor of Imo State, Mr. Hope Uzodinma, the leadership of the United Action Front of Civil Society had observed with consternation the subtle and naked tactics of blackmail being deployed by officials of Tinubu administration. Since the inauguration of the Tinubu's presidency, his handlers have embarked on deliberate but futile media campaigns aimed at denigrating the leadership of the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC and Trade Union Congress, TUC, in the desperation to discredit principal demands for better welfare package for Nigerian workers and unflinching commitment of workers to the defense of the rights of the masses. It is on record that officials of the Tinubu administration, particularly his spokesperson, have embarked on media campaigns aimed at discrediting the NLC and Comrade Joe Ajaero, their leader. For the avoidance of doubt, the United Action Front of Civil Society wishes to reiterate unalloyed support for the NLC and TUC as well as the rank-and-file leadership of labor and civil opposition in Nigeria, who have remained committed to ameliorating the sufferings and unprecedented hardship of Nigerian masses. We therefore wish to salute the unshaken and unbroken commitment of the NLC and TUC for the defense of the rights of Nigerian workers and masses whose failure had been mortgaged through the anti-people policies of government, which continue to make flamboyant lifestyle of public office holders seemingly justifiable in the face of excruciating hardship of the masses, who unfortunately are persistently called upon to make sacrifices and more sacrifices. Enamored by the dehumanizing treatment of Comrade Joe Ajero in the hands of Hope Uzodinma agent and thugs in connivance with the men of the Nigerian police, the Action Front of Civil Society is aware of plans by the federal government to unleash more terror on the leadership of the NLC and TUC through orchestrated anarchy to be machinated by paid thugs of government in Lagos and Abuja as well as other locations across the country. The planned attacks on labor unionists and civil society activists are aimed at further stirring up confusion and blackmailing NLC and TUC leadership on irresponsible and plotting insurrection against the government. In the same manner, armed thugs were unleashed on peaceful and defenseless NSAS protesters. The plot against the NLC and TUC is to deploy agents provocateurs to unleash terror and then blame the incident on the leadership of the Labour and its allies. The group condemned the hypocrisy of Tinubu's presidency and the APC, who exploited the gains of popular democratic struggles of the Nigerian civil society to gain ascendancy to power, only to turn intolerant and monstrous against popular protest and civil resistance against injustice and all forms of undemocratic practices. It also condemned the deployment of soldiers and armed thugs to intimidate and attack protesting workers and opposition leaders who are simply exercising constitutional rights within the ambit of democracy. It called on Nigerians and the masses in general through organized neighborhood, mass protest and sit-at-home protest action to demand respect for the rights of workers and dignity of civil opposition in Nigeria. Lastly, we call on civil society groups, community associations, faith-based groups, student organizations, women groups, people with disabilities, professional groups, artisans, farmers, traders, and well-meaning citizens and individuals across the board to be united in demanding the stoppage of intimidation and dehumanization of labor leaders and indeed of opposition leaders, it has said. Well. Sincerely, I thought this strike is going to be all right. To me, they are not hitting the nail on the head. Yes, I understand that it is very wrong of them to come out and, treat the Nigerian a whole Labour Congress president like that. They did. But I feel this strike they're supposed to use this strike address all issues. All issues. They mentioned it, but it is not their main point. They are still talking about the humanization. What about the masses that are struggling? I think that they won't come outside. To me, they are not hitting the nail on the head. And this is why they might not even get all the support needed, to be sincere. Therefore, come outside, do everything once so that or they can get all the support and at least let us even see how far this can go. Right on this note, we've come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.